In this video I'm going to show you how to model the baseball bat in OnShape. So first thing I did was create a new document in our CNC machining folder, called it baseball bat. I'm going to create a new sketch on this top plane here, and I'm going to start with just drawing some lines. So I'm going to draw one horizontal line here. I'm going to draw some lines at the end here. And then if you look at this end, this is going to kind of be our handle. So I'm going to draw 4 grooves in here. And don't worry about getting anything dimensioned properly right yet. So we've got our 4 grooves, and then we also are going to need another line in here. So that should be all the lines we need for that. Now let's start dimensioning them. So we know our total length is going to be 3 inches. We know the diameter of our knob at the end is 0.5, but we want to do half of that because we're doing radius, because we're going to revolve this whole shape. So 0.25 there. This end is going to be 0.79 divided by 2 because we need the radius. This spot in the middle here is going to be 0.458 divided by 2, again because we need the radius. For these grooves here, those are going to actually be, the bottom of the groove is going to be 0.28 divided by 2, so 0.14. And the top of the groove is going to be 0.2 because we have 0.4 divided by 2. And we can just go ahead and delete that constraint so that it doesn't mess anything up. So now we know all these grooves have to match, so we're going to use the horizontal constraint here. And we're just going to make them all at the same level here. Same thing for the tops. Any constraints that pop up that might already be constrained, just go ahead and delete it. There we go. So now those are all going to be the same level. Now we can dimension some lengths. So we're going to do the length of that knob is going to be 0.25. The length of each groove is going to be 0.125. And the length of each, I guess call it the rib, is going to be 0.05. So now we can go ahead and use our equal constraint again and constrain all of these to be equal. So we've got our 3 ribs, we've got our 4 grooves. The next thing we need to do is dimension the length of this line here, which is going to be 1.119. And this line here is going to be 0.2 because that radius at the end is 0.2. So the next thing we need to do is put in our arcs. So we're going to use a 3-point arc. We're going to go from this line to this line, and that is going to be a radius of 0.84. Next we're going to do a 3-point arc here. From that line to that line is going to be 0.327, or 5.327. And let's go ahead and use sketch fillet next. We're going to fillet this at a radius of 0.2. Go ahead and hit the green check mark. And the next step is going to be to revolve our shape. So if we go ahead and use our revolve tool up here, select our faces, our revolve axis is going to be this bottom line, and there we have the baseball bat. So the last thing we're missing is we've got a couple fillets just on here and here, which are going to be 0.05. Alright, now you've modeled the baseball bat, so you're going to export as a step, bring it into Fusion 360, and you can follow the cam tutorial for how to set up your cam for that. So you're going to do the majority of the toolpaths just like you did the chest pawn, and then there will be that separate video for doing these grooves in here.